Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. In fact, let's 100%. That's what we're attempting to do. We're being chased by an Elytra. Yeah, hi there. Ew, you look like you're made out of Play-Doh. What did you give me? That's drained something, but I'm not sure what. Stop trying to sting me. And you should not be able to block. You're a bug. Stop. Oh my god, Dar'Vesh. You need to really not get stunned so bad from just one bug. From one bug attacking you. These things look a little bit like the aliens from Aliens. From Aliens. Yeah, with the head and everything. Okay, we should be able to wait here in a second. Boom, there we go. We're basically looking for a bed now at the moment. We need to return to New Sheogorath and inform Sheogorath that the Knights of Order have appeared. And if you were paying attention to his dialogue... Oh, you see? So Dustfang is gone and Dawnfang has been added. And one thing that I'm so glad that they programmed, yeah, is that it equips itself automatically on your person so that you don't have to go into your inventory every 6 hours or every 12 hours and re-equip it. So this one is red, as you can see now. In the last episode, we got Duskfang, and now we have Dawnfang. And as you can see, yes, it's red instead of blue. And if the blue one had an ice damage enchantment, well... if you're a smart cookie, you can probably guess what type of enchantment this weapon has. If we take a look at it, fire damage 9 points on strike. Same thing though, Nourish Blade. So you can see the charges have been refilled as well, which means, again, this weapon is just crazy OP because all you have to do is wait 12 hours and your charges will be recharged, and you don't have to, you know. You don't have to use any soul gems or anything. It's just so powerful, and it makes me sad that we can't use it because I need to stick with the role-playing aspect of the character that is a thief and would not use a big sword and a shield. You know, that's a fighter thing. So here we have Sheogorath. We need to find a bed as quickly as possible because, again, we have a level up waiting. We also have a focus crystal here now from Zedilian. So as you can probably tell, every quest that we do is going to fill up one of these pedestals with a little... you know, keepsake, basically.
Well now, what news do you have to report?
I was attacked by knights.
So soon? Not a surprise, I suppose. We'll get to that later. No need to burden your little brain with it now. And Zedilian, since you're standing here, I assume you've succeeded. Or you're terribly confused, or really lacking in good judgment.
By the way, from what I remember, beards are not a thing in the Elder Scrolls for Oblivion. So I think they had to basically mold this beard onto his face, which is why it might look a little odd. It looks kind of like he just places it on like a mask. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that no other character has a beard, or at least a pronounced one like this. Zedilian functions once more. I think my voice for Dar'Vesh, you know, I asked you guys and most people said stop with the voice, but I can do it as long as it sounds Russian for some reason. So once again, I ask you, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, would you like a voice like this? Zedilian functions once more.
Wonderful! Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone! Wait, scratch that. Cheese for no one. That can be just as much of a celebration if you don't like cheese, true? You've run a maze like a good little rat, but no cheese for you yet. Oh, well, maybe a little. I've granted you a new spell, the ability to summon Haskill, my Chamberlain, to aid you in your travels. He knows a lot. More than he knows. In fact, give it a try. Summon our friend to you now. I'll wait.
I love that. Okay. Hey, buddy.
Always a pleasure. I see you've returned. How exciting for you. I believe you have some news for Lord Sheogorath. Perhaps you should be speaking with him instead of illuminating me with your presence. I am sure, Lord... I believe you have some...
Well, actually, I need to summon you, buddy, so get ready. It's coming. Let's take a look here. Blessing of Dementia. Yeah, I don't think... we could use that if we're in a particularly tough fight, so I need to remember that we do have that. Lesser power, we have Summon Haskill. Summon Haskill for 5 seconds on self. Alright, Haskill, you're there, but now I want you here.
Our Lord has granted you the power to summon me. How wonderful for me. When summoned, I can offer advice on your current endeavor. I imagine it's up to you what to do with my wisdom. Do try to use your power sparingly. I have duties to which I must attend, rather more important than shepherding you around, I'm sure.
Yeah, I don't really use this power too much because the quests are pretty straightforward. Haskill has been summoned too recently? Well, where'd he go? I don't see him. Aha! Okay, let's go over here. Well, what's the range on this puppy?
While being summoned is truly a wonderful thing and not at all tiresome, I believe Lord Sheogorath wishes you to speak with him again.
I sense a little bit of sarcasm, Haskill. I want to summon him one more time and see. Oh, we've got like a cooldown in the top right, I think. Oh, come on, man. Oh, and then he goes back. I wonder if that's how it actually works. If you can't use it again until he's actually physically in, like, right next to Sheogorath. But that wouldn't make sense because that would mean the game would have to have a constant state where it's, like, loading this room. I don't know. I'm not a programmer.
While being...
Okay. Pretty cool power, but like I said, it's kind of useless because the quests are pretty straightforward.
Isn't that a hoot? I love it myself. Best part of being a Daedric prince, really. Go ahead. Try it again. He loves it.
As you wish, my lord. I shall summon Haskill once more, but I think I still need to wait just a wee bit more time.
Ah, summoned again. My lord does so enjoy that, as is his prerogative. I'll assume you're done for now.
I love Haskill. He's like my favorite. He's definitely one of my favorite characters in this entire game.
Good, good. You'll need all the help you can get if you're going to defeat Jigalag and stop the Greymarch. Oh, don't expect to summon dear Haskill anywhere but in the realm. He dislikes leaving my presence. I get that sometimes.
But what you really mean is that you programmed Haskill to be summoned in the Shivering Isles and weren't or didn't want to program him to be able to be summoned in Cyrodiil. Jigaleg. Who was that? Nope. Okay, no more voice. No more voice for this episode, at least. Jigalag. Who was that?
The Daedric Prince of Order. Or biscuits. No, order. Yeah. And not in a good way. Bleak. Colorless. Dead. Boring. And not a fan of my work, I can tell you. Hates it, hates me. A bit single-minded, if you take my meaning. You've seen his knights. Not the warm and cuddly sort. Not a bit of original thought in their lifeless husks. So, you're going to help me stop him.
Me? How?
Again with the niggling little details. Hold your tongue, or I will. We'll get to that, all in due time. For now, you've got other work to do.
What is the Greymarch?
An event. A movement. An apocalypse of sorts. Happens every era, at the end of every era. Which is to say, now. The Greymarch comes and Jigalag walks. Or runs. Never skips, sidles, or struts. And mostly he just destroys everything around him.
What would you ask of me now?
Ask? Ask? I don't ask! I tell! This is my realm, remember? My creation, my place, my rules! Look at you! No concept of what you've stumbled into. No sense of place. You don't even really know where you are, do you? I suppose few really do, but that's beside the point. We're going to give you a taste of where you found yourself. You're going to learn.
Learn? Learn what?
2 halves, 2 rulers, 2 places. meet and greet. Do what they will, so you know what they're about. The Duke of Mania and the Duchess of Dementia. Seek them out and let them show you what new Sheogorath is. You might be surprised. Once you understand what my realm is, you might understand why it's important to keep it intact. And maybe you'll make some friends along the way. That's always nice.
That is always nice.
It's Jiggalag's time, and not a good time. I can't expect you to save the place if you don't even understand it. Another Daedric prince. Not a nice one. I don't think any of the other... And Malakath is not popular at parties.
What about these obelisks?
Seen them about, have you? Odd thing. You'll see those Knights of Order around. Ever wonder why flies like boats?
Who is Syl?
The Duchess of Dementia. Ever wary. A bit harder to meet than Theoden.
And Theoden?
The long-reigning Duke of Mania. A master of merriment. Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes.
I feel like I have to, mister.
Yes. As my lord told, few of the cities, the Daedric Prince of Order. Yes, you'll find them through. Sheogorath has tried to remove them, but the Hearts of Order found on Jiggalag's Knights can be...
Right, so we can overload the obelisks with the Hearts of Order, and I believe we get, like, loot after we do that, basically.
Her ladyship is rather suspicious of all. He is aware you are here, and... My work...
Okay, so our new quest is to meet the Duke and Duchess of Mania and Dementia, respectively. Let's head back to the palace grounds.
How may I serve?
And let's go to Bliss. We have yet to see Bliss. We'll have a stay for the night in the inn to level up, and we can also take a look at this beautiful... What? Oh, okay. I was like, what in the world?
Hello.
Things found? More like things found in the trash.
I thought we re-entered Sheogorath's palace. How do we get... I've heard that a smith in New Sheoth is collecting amber. Okay, but how do we get out of here, basically? We're trying to head over to Bliss, but at the moment, I am confused. I'm confuzzled. I'm bamboozled. Sheogorath's palace? No.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
Okay, here are the palace grounds. I guess they're down over here.
I haven't time for your...
Oh, crap. My bad.
Yes? Do you require assistance?
No, I accidentally summoned you. I was trying to heal myself. You could be on your way.
Only we could speak more often.
That's, again, it sounds a little bit sarcastic, Haskill, but I will call you again, so be ready. All right, here's the door to Bliss. Now let's heal ourselves a little bit. And yeah, this is Bliss. As you can see, it's much more bright, much brighter than Dementia, or much brighter than Crucible. And there's lots of people to talk to. They're all pretty much insane, as you will see eventually. And it doesn't have that big, gross monster mouth door. Instead, it has a nice, ornate door. By the way, I like how they still have, like, signs. It doesn't make any sense, you know. They still have the same exact type of signs that you find in the Imperial City, for instance, to let us know that this is an inn. I suppose it's for clarity's sake to the player, but yeah. The choosy beggar. Get it? Because beggars can't be choosy, you see. So it's a little bit of an ironic statement. Or an oxymoron, if you will.
Hello.
Yes. I've heard there's someone...
Every
Goodbye.
resident of Split. Blessings of the Mad God.
Yeah, who is the proprietor at this establishment?
Just keep your eyes on the menu and off of Sheer Meadish.
Sheer Meadish. Who's that? I require a bed.
You're to stay here for a night, eh? Just for sleeping. You keep to yourself, mind your business, and stay away from my wife. The room is 20 gold for the night. You want to stay or not?
I'll take it.
Good. The room is on the second floor, right across from the stairs. Sleep soundly. Goodbye.
Now, this wife of yours, though, I must say... Hey, you don't got to worry about me, man. I'm just trying to pay you and your wife a compliment.
Hey there, Chief.
Hey there, Hey, stay away from his wife.
Good to see you. We should have a drink sometime.
Hey, I was thinking the same exact thing. Unfortunately, you have no dialogue options. Look at how subtly her eyes just open and close. I think she's into Dar'Vesh. Bye. Definitely hit you up about that drink after I have a good night's sleep.
Speak, madman. You've already... But what do you need? The poison...
Dang, I was hoping there'd be more to do here since he keeps mentioning his wife and not to go near her, but I guess not. Maybe if we sleep in the bed for one night, maybe something happens. There's lots of things that I'm doing in this playthrough that I have not done in my previous playthroughs, as I've said. One of which is probably slept here, because usually by the time that I do the Shivering Isles quest line, I'm pretty much already very highly leveled. So, 9:05 a.m. Let's sleep for about 3 hours. Like, I genuinely don't know if, like, the wife could come to us in the night or something, and that would start a whole weird fight with the, you know, not even a quest, like an unmarked quest, basically. That would be cool. You've ascended to level 16. You've been trying too hard, thinking too much. Relax. Trust your instincts. Just be yourself. Do the little things, and the big things take care of themselves. Boom, we have maxed out our agility. Affects your ability to maneuver and balance, your total fatigue, and damage done by bows. Governs the skills of security, sneak, and marksman. Let's go ahead and get speed as well. And personality, I suppose. Okay, unfortunately, no sign of his wife, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to have any other dialogue options, but you bet your butt I'm still going to try. It's probably just some flavor text more than anything.
What do you need?
I need nothing.
See you later. Stay for a while.
And stay away from my wife.
Take care.
My wife! Stay away from my wife! Alright, see you later. Borat. The pinnacle of comedy. I don't know where your wife is, unfortunately. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's take a look at our quests, shall we? We're going to stop the main quest for a second here. The Antipodian Hammer. We're going... Oh, wait. Should we... I guess we... What else do we have here? Okay, so let's take a look. We have the Antipodian Hammer. That is the blacksmith quest for Bliss. We also have the main quest here. We have the Lady of Paranoia, which is the Dementia side. We have Thadon, the Duke of Mania, which is the Mania side. And we should have something else. Should we not? Huh. There should... I thought we would have had... Oh, is it all the same? Ah. It's all the same quest, I suppose. Anyways, let's go ahead and do this one. I've heard that a smith in New Sheogorath is collecting amber. And we have no quest markers, but obviously we should be able to just find the blacksmith. The missing pauldron. Looks like a blacksmith to me. Oh, there you are.
Blessings of the mad god.
Yeah, blessings to you. So about that drink.
I've heard.
About that drink? Unfortunately, my dear, you are just too one-dimensional for me, I'm afraid. Enjoy your time in bliss.
Goodbye.
And may you find it. Hi.
Hello, I'm Dumag Grobank, best and prettiest smith in town. I know the secret art of forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need.
So much about that was just so perfect. The way that he says, Grobank. Oh, wow. I wish my voice didn't, like, shift gears there. I'm Grobank. Grobank. The way he says it. And you are very pretty, I gotta say. You have some feminine features for an orc. Not bad. Let's see. You can recharge my stuff, but it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. No, buddy. No. That's ridiculous.
I
you
can
also
make just about anything look good as new.
I bet you can, but before I take you up on that offer, I need to also remember to utilize my own armor skills. Okay, now...
Right. Welcome. I can make just about...
Only 200 gold to repair everything. Excellent. Okay, and what do you have for sale?
Armor and weapons. Maybe not...
Let me haggle you a little bit. Just a little bit, bud. Okay, I probably have a ton of stuff. I'm going to sell the Dispel. I'm going to sell all the weird little arrows because they are powerful.
Fair to me.
But I feel like they just muddle up my inventory, and I'm a minimalist, and I want to get rid of anything that I don't really need. So, unique. We're using this. Unique, 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 unique. Dwarven arrow. Any standard arrows, though, are fine. I know that's kind of flawed logic. Trust me, I get it. Elven dagger, goodbye.
That's a good deal.
Why are there two different types of Gromite arrow? But these are valued more. Okay, let's sell the Gromite arrows.
That's a good...
And the dagger.
Seems a fair bargain.
And the iron arrows. Iron's
Seems
just
a
crap.
fair bargain to me.
Let's see. Shrouded armor and shrouded hood. They don't weigh any. Yeah, they really don't weigh anything. Looks like there's not too much I can sell to you, pal.
That's a good deal.
Mother's head. We still have in our inventory.
You've got a good... I can accept that.
Okay. There we go. Now, what do you have for sale, buddy? I don't think probably not too much. Just your standard stuff. Okay.
If you need it...
But let's talk to you about amber.
Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls. When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
Okay, our quest has been updated. Forge me... Actually, tell me about these magical items.
Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
Hats off to the voice actor for this orc. Wonderful job. Forge me some armor.
Oh, I'd be happy to forge amber armor for you, but you don't have enough amber. Consult the information I have posted.
Well, I've never let that stop me before. Forge me some weapons.
I'd be happy to craft you amber weapons, but you need to...
All right, I get how this is going to be. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I see.
You see, I am the master smith of New Sheogorath. Don't bother with that other smith in town.
Oh, we're definitely going to the other smith in town. At least once. Okay, so here we have an amber materials list, and I guess it's illegal to read that, or at least illegal to take. So let's go ahead and find the list that he gave us. Amber material list. Here we have it. So this is what the amber armor looks like, and it may look cool on the dummy like that, but trust me, I've made the full set before. It looks really lame, and even though it's very cool that they've added an ability to create a whole light armor set for Bliss, for the Mania side, and then a whole heavy armor set for Dementia, I love that. I love that idea, but the Amber set, which I always usually stick to because I play Thieves, is really, really dumb looking, in my opinion. Like I said, here it looks okay, but when you put it on, it just looks really odd. So Amber armor. So basically, here we go. We need one piece of amber to create 25 amber arrows, and then you can see what else we need, basically. It is pretty cheap, honestly. Like, as you can see, the most expensive thing is Cuirass, which we need 5 pieces. And I don't think we have any amber at the moment, do we? Do we just have Madness Ore? I could have swore didn't we have 1 amber at least? No, we just have Madness Ore. Okay, so basically how this works is you can create standard armor, unenchanted, with just the material. So since we're in Bliss... we need amber, and we could, create standard stuff just with the material. But if we find matrices like this, we can create enchanted amber armor. So here, as long as we had the amount of amber needed to create the boots, plus the amber boots matrix, he would create enchanted amber armor, which is honestly probably worse than unenchanted, because if it's unenchanted, you can put your own OP enchantments on the armor. But that's what it looks like. That is the amber armor. Which kind of begs the question, why couldn't we just buy that from him right now? He clearly has it on display. 2, in fact. But, yeah, that is what's going on here. Now, let's go ahead and visit the other shopkeep, the other smith. And to do that, we need to head to Crucible, where we will find somebody, if I remember correctly, with very, very, very large eyes. Almost unsettling. I don't care who you are, sir. I've got business. Now, we're looking for a blacksmith icon, and I forget exactly where it is. Not things found. I think it's, like, further up here. Where are you? Earl's Mysteries. No. Aha! Cutter's Weapons. Here we are. Hi there.
They call me Cutter. For a truly inspired blade, I can forge madness ore. Here, hold on to this parchment. It lists what I need.
Oh, baby, your face is gonna be plastered all over my thumbnail. And that sounds way dirtier than I ever could have imagined as I started to say that. Yeah, look at this lady's face. Cutter, and she talks in a very specific way. It's quite odd. Okay, so tell me about madness ore.
Spirits of ancient souls are trapped in the ore. Find it in old ruins. Also, grummites are especially attracted to it. It's a supple and flexible ore, yet it holds a good edge. I can shape the sharpest of blades from it. I can also create magical items.
Oh, Cutter, you give me the absolute creeps.
Tradition dictates before each master smith dies, she hides these magical molds in the world, like pouring salt into a wound. Over time, they soak in magical energies from the world around them, like you suck blood from a cut. Bring me a matrix and enough ore, and I will forge you a new item and bleed the magic of the matrix into it.
Okay, and who is Brithar?
Earl has a big problem with Brythar. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Earl is making a huge fuss over it. Earl owns a magic shop in town called Earl's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself.
Okay, kind of started talking a lot faster there, Cutter. What happened? Just take a little bit of skooma? What happened there?
What shall I forge for you?
So since we have 4 madness ore, we can actually forge some weapons, and you can see they kind of just ham-fisted the forging system into the dialogue system. You don't actually, there's no UI that opens up. But we can make arrows, magic arrows, and a matrix because we do, ooh, that actually, yeah, we don't, okay, so this is interesting. Never mind. Forge armor. So you can see we can make the boots, cuirass, gauntlets, greaves, helmet. We can't make the cuirass, though, because we don't have 5 pieces from what I understand. Let's exit for a second. And we'll take a look at... what? Yeah, what do we have here? We have... Oh, wow. We have 7, 8... We have 9 madness ore already? Jeez. So we're going to make the arrows with the madness ore because Cutter only makes, from what I understand, she only makes heavy armor. And obviously, we're going to be sticking to light armor. But let's go ahead and read this. So you can see the Madness Ore looks a little bit cool, or the Madness Armor set looks cooler, but it's kind of fat too. So I really don't like either of the Madness set or the Amber set, but I do appreciate that Bethesda added in 2 separate sets with the Shivering Isles DLC that you can either get enchanted or you can enchant them yourself. It's really like a nice detail. So you can see here we've got all the stuff that we can make, but what we're going to be interested in is magic arrows.
It's a satisfying sound when an arrow rips into flesh.
Okay, Cutter. I really would like to leave now. And unfortunately, that uses up the matrix, so we cannot create any more enchanted arrows.
Take care.
Now let's take a look at what type of arrows we got. Although we should probably, before we leave... actually, no. I was going to say we should probably convert all of our madness ore into arrows, but we might just want to make the set to sort of showcase in our player home at the end of this playthrough, so we'll save up the madness ore. But let's take a look. Very fine madness arrow. Damage health 15 points on strike. Now that sounds strong as heck to me, and I think it probably is. And here is the madness set. Like I said, it's a bit too wide for my tastes, but I do like this. I like this look better than the amber set, and also it covers your face, which is always a negative to me because I like to see, you know, the face of the character that I'm playing as.
You got a problem?
What? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we can do whatever in the world that we want. We're probably going to take a little break. Maybe we'll meet the Duchess of Dementia and the Duke of Mania. But I do want to start doing some of the interesting side quests around Bliss and Crucible. So that's most likely what we'll be doing. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Thank you to everybody that likes this series. Physically likes it. I mean, clicks the like button. Thank you. And, yeah, have a great weekend. I will see you on Monday for some more Shivering Isles. Bye-bye.